A 100-meter wide asteroid called 2024 YR4 has triggered global planetary defense procedures for the first time ever. The asteroid was spotted by a telescope in Chile.
Well, NASA researchers say they have found what could be the key to how life on Earth began and flourished.
A breakthrough discovery from NASA, a sample from an asteroid holding the building blocks of life.
NASA did try something to test for this scenario. So we sent up a spacecraft and we basically sent it into an asteroid really hard to see if we could change its trajectory, and it worked better than expected. And so I think that if this thing turned out that it was headed for Earth, one of the options available would be to send up a spacecraft and try to bump it like a billiard ball and change its trajectory so it doesn't go into the pocket, so to speak, and hit our planet.
Wow, that was the sound heard across 2 different counties in our area last night. Dozens of people in Wayne and Johnston counties sounded off on social media, asking questions about the loud boom they say even shook their homes. WRAL's Heidi Kirk set out to find out the cause.
A sound that will make your heart drop. Only captured on this security camera footage in Johnston County shared with us. We drove east from Raleigh to find out what caused it.
Sounded to me like something fell.
Everyone has a theory, including Walter Vaughn, who lives in a quiet neighborhood in Goldsboro.
My granddaughter and daughter both said it shook their beds while they were laying in them.
He tells us the sound was followed by sirens. He thought maybe a car wreck on the highway nearby.
And I could hear fire trucks, ambulances, just sirens, all coming on 581.
A coincidence? He's not sure.
Now, some people reached out to us and asked if this could be related to a small house fire that happened here in Wayne County last night. We reached out to Wayne County officials and they say that's not the case.
But they also didn't have an answer for us about what it was. Some of you asked, what about a sound from Seymour Johnson Air Force Base? We reached out to them too, asking about one other theory, that it could have been a sonic boom. In a statement, a spokesperson for the Air Force Base said that they did have training flights yesterday, but none of the aircraft generated the speeds necessary to create a loud boom. Others say, what about a gunshot, firework, or other type of explosion? So far, nothing points to those either. So for now, we'll keep asking those questions, the same ones that Vaughn has too.
Why doesn't anybody know about it or what happened?
Heidi Kirk, WRAL News, Wayne County.
Look, we share that. So many of you have sent us tips about this very story and previous mysterious booms.
I ran downstairs going, what is going on?
And that's the question residents in the small town of Leonardo, New Jersey want an answer to.
We went to bed around 10:30 last night, and all of a sudden this is like, wah-boom! It like shook the house.
After going to sleep to this,
it was a loud boom, like something blew up. Maybe like a gas explosion.
And being woken up by this.
I thought this van blew up. I thought maybe there was batteries in here, gas, and it just blew up. And it was loud.
2 mysterious sounds. One at around 10:29 p.m. Thursday, and another at around 3:43 Friday morning. Mike Moratori telling us he even saw the sky changing colors.
Blue, then it went white, and it was just crazy.
The Middletown Police Department stating on his Facebook page that the light and loud noise was caused by a transformer.
It didn't sound like a transformer. I've seen many transformers go. Yeah, it was much louder.
Jersey Central Power and Light telling Pix 11 News that they haven't had any transformer explosion in this community on neither of these 2 days.
I'm a fireman, so I have a scanner, so I didn't hear anything on the scanner. So I said, nothing blew up around here, so I said, maybe it's the base, the Ural base.
Neighbors hope tonight goes as quiet and peaceful as they say this town is.
We heard a really loud bang, and we ruled out a firecracker, ruled out a gunshot. So we had no idea what it was.
We also contacted the Naval Weapons Station Earl to see if they have any information of where these sounds are coming from or if they have any reports about it. We have not heard back from them yet. In Leonardo, New Jersey, I'm Eliezer Marte.
We felt a shaking of our house today at 11:45 out on Crooked River Ranch. Can't find any information on it as to whether it was a sonic boom or an earthquake. If you could post something or let us know, we would appreciate it.
We heard from a number of Redmond residents wondering what this boom could possibly be. Merry Christmas and welcome to News Channel 21. I'm Tracy Tuesday. Over 400 comments were posted on our Facebook page about this boom. Some say they heard the boom twice. Others say shaking could be felt. The United States Geological Survey isn't reporting any earthquakes in the area. News Channel 21 reached out to the Redmond Fire and Rescue Dispatch. They said they were unable to locate where the boom originated from and says they believe it was fireworks. A big one. Nonetheless, fireworks. Fireworks are legal in Redmond, but only if they are approved by the Oregon State Fire Marshal's office. Using illegal fireworks in Redmond can result in a fine of up to $500.
I first thought, I was like, that's a bomb. Like, where did the bomb drop from?
Reports of a loud boom in the Redmond area exploded across social media on Christmas Day. Kirsten and her family say they experienced the scary scene in the midst of opening presents.
Oh my gosh, we all just stopped in our tracks and we all looked outside. We could see the smoke. Both times after it came off, you could see the smoke come out, and it was pretty thick. The boys were asking what that was. You could tell the concern in their face and you could hear it in their voice.
From Tumalo, Crooked River Ranch, Powell Butte, Sisters in Redmond, folks in those communities claim to have heard the commotion.
I got a bunch of texts from friends and family in Redmond that had felt it, and just to see if we had also out in Powell Butte, and I heard that other people had, but I didn't feel it personally.
The family and stuff had heard it. There were two loud booms back to back, and stuff, and I looked in the sky, nothing, I looked around, there was nothing.
Yeah, I just heard the boom, it kind of shook a little, but we all didn't know what it was.
The Deschutes County Sheriff's Office believes the incident to be related to fireworks, possibly homemade.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It was just kind of a firework bomb. It really was. I understand how crazy that could sound to the intensity, but that's what it was. And I just want to make sure that people don't get too carried away, nervous, just kind of clear it up a little bit.
Steele Haugen, Central Oregon Daily News.
Another vehicle's sunroof shattered. The driver says it happened out of the blue.
Is somebody attacking the vehicle? What's happening?
And when she looked into it, she realized she was not alone.
Action 9's Jason Stojanki has been investigating this issue with multiple brands of vehicles for the past 6 years, and he wants to make sure that you're safe.
Her story is familiar to me. She says she was out here along W.T. Harris and heard what sounded like an explosion.
I just heard a loud boom.
Ryan shared these pictures with me.
My daughter was in the car. I turned around and I said, "Did you hear that? Is everything okay?"
She asked not to use her last name or show her face.
Is somebody attacking the vehicle? What's happening? I didn't know what was happening.
She drives a 2019 Infiniti QX50. One of the attractions, the panoramic sunroof. I started looking into complaints about shattering sunroofs in 2018. We even went to West Virginia to speak with a woman who told me she had been driving through South Carolina when her sunroof exploded.
Sound like a gunshot.
Federal investigators counted more than 4,000 complaints involving 13 car companies about this issue. They spent 7 years investigating this, but they closed the case in April without determining a cause. They concluded it's not a safety concern, but didn't say why the glass breaks spontaneously.
I was so thankful that the sunroof guard was closed, because had it not been, the glass would have just started raining in on us.
Ryan told me she called the manufacturer and took the SUV to the dealer, but that neither would cover the damage.
I was hopeful.
Fortunately, she says her insurance will.
But I want others to be aware, because had that vehicle shade been open, we could have been hurt in the process.
My advice has been the same all along. If you see a chip or crack in your sunroof, have it checked out.
It may be cosmetic, or you may need a new sunroof. And if you have a choice between tempered glass and laminated glass, go with laminated. It's stronger and stays in one piece if shattered. In North Charlotte, Jason Stujanki, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Jason also reached out to Infiniti to try to get its side of the story in this case, but so far the company has not responded.